Hi everyone, welcome back here once again. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. Today I'll be showing you guys how I made this delicious bread with very few ingredients. Sit back, relax and watch me put all of the ingredients together. Thank you. So in a bowl, first of all, I am measuring out flour, 7 cups of flour. That's about 850 grams of flour. And I am using instant yeast. For instant yeast, I do not need to activate it in warm water. So whatever yeast you get, please read the instructions on the pack and use accordingly. I'll just pour it directly into the flour. I am using all-purpose flour. Next to it, I'll be measuring out a teaspoon of salt also onto the dry ingredient on one side. Next, I'll be measuring out 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can increase the sugar to 3 if you have a sweet tooth. And then I'll mix all of that together while adding 600 ml of water. But I'll be adding the water gradually until I get the consistency to which I want. So I'll just mix all of these ingredients together. So this homemade bread, I will not be using egg or butter in it. I'm using very simple ingredients. I want to show to us that with just very few ingredients, we can actually make bread at home and a delicious one at that. So I'll turn now. It's time for me to try to incorporate all together and knead until it is very smooth. I'm going to be kneading for like 15 minutes. Since the dough is a lot, after kneading for a while, I'll divide it into 2 and then knead until it's very smooth. In that little container, I have a tablespoon of oil, olive oil. So I'll use that to knead the dough. Make sure to knead your dough for like 10 minutes before you use the oil and knead. So for this dough, you don't need to proof for very long. What I mean by proofing is that leaving it to rise for very long. Now, I'm done with the first part of kneading, which I needed for about 15 minutes. I'm going to set it aside and allow it to rest for another 15 minutes on my countertop. I'll just cover it with a cloth to keep it warm. While that is set aside, I'm now going to prep the pan that I'll be using. So in the pan, I just dropped in some oil and then I use my brush to make sure that I brush it all around. When I'm done with that, we'll now go back to the bread. 15 minutes thereafter, you see what the bread looks like. Here we are. You see that it's almost double in size. I'll deflate and then I'm going to knead again for about 5 minutes. Then divide the dough into small sizes and begin to roll them again. Please, if you are not following this page already, please click the follow button. Be a part of this place. Follow and support and watch my recipes and also share to family and friends. I truly will appreciate that. Thank you so much. So what I'm doing there now is I'm going to be rolling them into bread rolls and then I'll set it into the pan. I just fold and fold the way you see me doing on the screen and then I try to roll it into a ball. Not try to roll it into a ball, I actually roll it into a ball and make it as smooth as possible. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This recipe does not require milk, it does not require egg, it does not require butter. So I'm done with the first one. I'll do all the rest off the camera and I'll come back to us. Almost done now. You see the way I'm arranging it in the pan? And here we are. So now I'm going to cover and allow it to rest for another 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes until it's double in size. Back to it now. At this point, I already turned my oven up to 180 Celsius. I'm just egg washing. You may decide not to egg wash. You can just use your dry all-purpose flour and sprinkle on top of it. Now it goes into the oven. 20 minutes later, our bread is ready and the kitchen smells amazing. Here it is. If you've watched to this point, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Please click and follow the page so you could get alert for more recipes. and share to family and friends. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being there. Bye bye.